Are you ready for part 2 of our interview with Cheryl Rose here on Innervision FM? Let's get it started.
Innervision, taking you to a new level of Christian radio. www.innervisionrecords.org, the official website of Innervision.
Send us feedback, requests.
Help spread the word about local musicians. We are Inner FM.
Welcome to Innervision FM as we do another show in the series of just different topics. And we're always interested in your feedback. Remember, you can catch our top 20 countdown on Innervision FM on KUBO 92.9 on the FM dial every Friday at 6 p.m. and every Sunday at 9 a.m. Also, you can catch us on KUHS Denver, and that is every Sunday at 1 to 3, and then 24/7 on Innervision FM. And then, of course, YouTube channel and my speaker. We want you to, as you listen to this, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and follow us as well on innervisionrecords.org on Facebook. Now, today or tonight or whenever you are listening to this, we have a fantastic guest on our show this time around, and she is a spiritual guide. I want to welcome to the show Cheryl Rose. So welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Johnnie J.
Hey.
Cheryl Rose here, and I thank you so very much for allowing me the privilege to be on your show and have your wonderful audience embrace this. It's just great to be here.
Oh, thank you very much.
Where I needed to let people know what's happening next year, meaning 2020, and I said, you know something? I'm jumping on the computer. I don't know anything about YouTube and how to even set up a site. You know, I do I do spiritual work. I'm not a computer person, and I'm an artist. But I said, I'm going to put this together without any fear, and it'll be one take, no script, just going to cut it, and then I'm going to put it on a show eventually. And I just said, I have to put something together. October 21st of 2018, I started making videos for people to watch so that they could start, number one, to know who I am. You know, most people did, but know who Cheryl Rose is, what I stand for, and what my show that I created was. Actually the first talk show that wasn't anybody else but me talking. You'll understand as time goes on, but it's intended to eventually have a live audience. But I did it so that people would be prepared to go through the year 2020, which is filled with the most outrageous planetary aspects that we've not seen in any of our lifetimes. They're going back hundreds and thousands of years ago. And this is going to be the year of transformation for so many people, and they have to be prepared for that. And the way that I did it was slow but sure, just did my natural self stuff, and I said, you know, I talk a lot about manifestation, how to be positive, how to love yourself, how to, you could still be a psychic and intuitive like I am and read people, but I make people better. And I say, I've got to get them ready for 2020 because 2020 is going to be very, very, let's say we're on the black slopes in Vail, Colorado. We need to be professional skiers here. And if we have some tips on how to do it, I think they're going to be all right. And I started talking about my public speaking, how to be positive, how to manifest what you want, how to set goals. And in doing all this, you are recreating your soul, yourself, to be the best possible you can be. And who cares what it is? You want to change, you got to do something about it the right way, the best way, and deal with the planets and all the other people out in this world that you have to deal with. But I want you to rise above and do it this way because it's been proven time after time by those who have helped. They are on their way to wherever they're supposed to be, being the best they can possibly be. And spiritual guidance is the way I found that most people can relate to. It's unbelievable, like juicing. They can relate. Jack LaLanne was ahead of his time.
Oh, yeah.
He started the morning with the meditation, the exercise, the diet, his 2 dogs. Remember, the animals come into play. And people would say, hey, I got to turn the TV on and start something in the morning and make myself better. And he was told by the networks, you can't go out of the norm. Make sure everybody can fit into that norm. And then he eventually went on to do other things. But we've got to wake up in the morning and embrace the day and change the way we live and make ourselves better, because Spirit's around us. And if we're going to embrace what's coming our way, which is love, which is why we're all on this earth.
Yeah. Now tell us about the book. You wrote a book.
The book is in a crude form of
like an ebook.
What happened to me?
Yeah.
It's not an ebook yet. I hope and pray somebody out there can help me get it written. It's a book about what happened to me when I was in surgery in 2018, and how I healed myself and came back to continue my journey here of helping other people, but came back with more information that needs to get out, messages. That will be the name of the show and the name of the first book. What is on the other side? Why do we need to love one another on this earth? How can we become better on this planet to get to our next level? And our next level is going to be so beautiful and wonderful. People need to know what I saw there and what I came back with and been told what I'm supposed to do and how to do it. I'm in God's hands doing it. I don't know myself. I just say what I have to say, and the answers come out.
Yeah.
Am I making sense to myself? I don't care about that. It makes sense to those who are listening, or to those who I read privately for, or to the answer I'm giving you now.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, you're listening to Innervision FM. This is Johnnie J. I'm talking to Cheryl Rose, and we're talking about being a spiritual guide and just the process of that. You can also call in and leave your voicemail on 720-324-7278. That's 720-324-7278. Or you can email us directly, info@innervisionfm.com. That's info@innervisionfm.com.
But the book is about what I saw, felt, heard, say, but I can tell you right now, when I was dead, I knew I was dead. I want to say, I did not look back and see my body there on the surgical table. When people have out-of-body experiences, they can see themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can, right? Then they do come back. I didn't bother looking back. I'm like, I'm home. There's my group. I could see my grandma, that's Rose, my pets, other relatives, and I was embraced with hearing the angels sing loudest you can ever imagine, singing, and the colors that I was viewing when I was there were so intense. I can't even explain what colors. As an artist, I paint. I use colored pencils. There's no color here on earth that looks like heaven. But the love that I felt, that as I passed from human body, back into where I have come from, because I'm eternally spiritual. I'm an eternal spirit guide. I've come back so many times. I'm not an angel, because angels they were non-human and still are non-human. But I came back to do more work, which is help others at the expense of my own knowledge and sacrifice and martyrdom. Who cares what it is? But I knew I was home, and everyone was so happy to see me. And I can't tell you what they look like, because that's for like another show. It takes 3 days. But they need to know the messages I'm bringing back were, Cheryl, you're not allowed to stay here, and you you're not really done. You're going back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not happy about that. I could tell you, no. I was almost a child saying it to God. I didn't see God's face. You know, I did not see his face. And the Bible does say, when you're dead, you're going to see the face of Jesus, God.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard the voice, and the voice resonated very baritone all the way up to the alto and in the middle. It was high and low, and must have been working on my body, but my brain was not functioning on those computers there. Back in the OR, God told me I'm not done. Not done with my contract. I contracted to come to this life to do what I'm supposed to do, and the final words were, "You're going to come back. I love you so much, and I will continue to love you. You know you have a job to do. We've got work to do." I said, "But how am I going to do it?" That's how I talked to him. But how am I going to do it? There's no, people have all kinds of like, oh, do you talk like a Martian or do you talk out of body? You talk telepathically,
right.
First of all, but you can still feel, hear, and see a lot of things because you're on a different level. You're out of the 3D, which is what we're in now.
Right.
You're into the 5D, which is unreal. And it is beautiful. It's not a place you want to go to if you're not ready yet, because that's for people who are, unfortunately, off themselves, and I don't want to go there.
Right.
Well, if you can love yourself and love others and embrace others, but what happened to me when I woke up and came home? I was paralyzed, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
The overdosage of anesthesia poisoned me, first of all. I shouldn't be alive, but paralyzed me from head to toe. And on that date, in 2018, end of December, that particular date, by April, I was back reading my clientele, and I say it on my videos. I woke up paralyzed, and my eyes opened up, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I just left. I just left heaven. Here I am now in hell again." No, this is a stupid joke. I gave it up to God. I said, "Give it up to you." After crying in my eyes, oh boy, I was a mess.
Okay.
I gave it up to him. I said, "I give it up to you. If you brought me back here to do what you told me I'm supposed to do, I'm not going to be a paraplegic or paralyzed anything. I am not sitting here. I'm a Gemini. I am Leo rising. You can't keep me down. And I am not putting up with this nonsense." And I willed myself by using the ability that God gave us, that's inside of each and every one of us, how to heal ourselves. And it's on my video. Johnny, if you want to give it up to God, the first thing you have to do is forgive those who screwed you over. The doctor and his other friend, the anesthesiologist. It's hard to do that, but I did. And each time I crawled, and I said, "I'm crawling through God. He's given me the energy to do it." I used what I tell others how to use, the healing power inside you. Okay, you can heal yourself because your mind is strong. The mind, I want you to use your mind and say, you're walking. Set a goal. A week from today, I'm going to be walking. And I was. How did I do it? I'll tell you, on another show.
Right.
I'm now, it's a year on the 13th of December, and I announced it on there. And I'm driving the car, I'm shopping, I am here on the radio with you and the other beautiful people listening, thank God. And I am helping so many other people. I'm getting my message out. I'm on the YouTube, not knowing how to use a computer. I was not able to walk. I was not able to speak. My mind was a mush of nothing. Paralyzed and also inaudible. And I was not able to use my hands. I used my piano and played the piano with finger exercises, because they said, I will use my fingers. The body heals itself. The brain and the nerves heal. But we heal with the mind, because that's what God gave us. These are the messages I'm starting to give you.
And we have just...
I'm the example here.
Yeah. And we just have like a couple of minutes. We want to let people know how to find your channel and things of that sort. And when you were talking, it just reminded me, like when Jesus says, like, greater things will you do because I go to the Father. And also in Ephesians just 6, where it says, like, we don't fight against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. I think we get so much into seeing what's in the physical, we don't know that there's a spiritual realm behind that. And it's just... I know this world is distracting us. The enemy is always taking away things, like when they took away just like it's prayer and things that sort in the schools in the 60s, that led us down a path where a lot of us are just not learning spiritual things. And if your family doesn't teach it, if you don't happen to come across friends, if people don't happen to come across you, then we're just out there wandering, just thinking that it's life all about just making a dollar. Is it something bigger out there? But please let people know how they can contact you and view your channel before you run out of time.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sure. I will simply say Cheryl Rose 1966 @gmail.com is my email. My cell phone 201-708-3841. My YouTube channel is Cheryl Rose Spirit Guidance. And the best way to actually get a hold of me is now going to be through Johnnie. His phone number has been out there a couple of times so far.
Oh, yeah.
I am also, you can Google me. You'll see my smile and my blonde hair. Hey, here I am. And I think that's the only way you can. Twitter. I have a Twitter number. That's basically, I know that. You can just look up Cheryl Rose on the Twitter, and there I am, blonde hair again, and call Johnnie, because Johnnie's got my number too, and his phone lines should be ringing with questions and answers. Myself, I will be putting out some more videos shortly, but I'll be doing live question and answers on Wednesdays.
We want to thank you. We're going to have you give us a call at 720-324-7278. That's 720-324-7278. And we'll have that contact information for Cheryl Rose in the information about the show, so you can see that for each parts of the show. And we'll see you again on Innervision FM the next time with Johnnie J.
Thank you so very much, and have a beautiful evening, a beautiful morning, and whatever day it is for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to hear and see all of you very soon.
At the age of 11, my destiny from heaven, you're there when I call to catch me if I fall. Angels among us, if only for a while. Angels among us, through our deepest trials. Angels among us, help us through the fire. Angels among us.
Thank you for listening to Innervision. This show was produced and engineered by Johnnie Johnson, underwriter announcer Brett Boyard. Innervision wants you to partner with us as a business, band, artist, or a person that loves positive music. If you're a business and you make a donation of $500, you will earn an on-location taping at your business and a month's worth of commercials on our radio show. In addition to that, we will make a post on our website where hundreds of thousands of people visit. If you're a band and you make a donation of $50, you will receive a 45-minute slot at one of our upcoming shows and interview showcases, training on receiving royalties, and how to enter into the top 200 Billboard. If you're a single artist and you make a donation of $25, we will teach you how to receive royalties for your music and do a 3-minute interview on Innervision FM. Supporters of positive music that just want to make a donation of $10 or more, Innervision will give you 10% off our DJ service for weddings, birthday parties, and other events. We want your feedback, so call Innervision between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Thursday at 303-607-9560. That's 303-607-9560. Or go to our website and sign up for our free newsletter at www.innervisionrecords.org. For our Innervision FM, this is Jennifer Udema.